Welcome to Elena Vasilenka Show. Today we'll be discussing the topic of suicide from a spiritual point of view. I think it's very dangerous what is out there on social media nowadays. So-called spiritual teachers are mediums, psychics, and so on, advising so many people to say, and I'm not going to name anybody specifically, but I have seen the videos, I have read the comments, and when I would not agree with the comments, with the video message that you can just kill yourself and escape this reality, and just everyone you're going to be reborn, everything's going to be hunky-dory, so just get out of here because things are shitty, know that everything will be fine next lifetime, is bullshit. And when I comment below in those videos and I say it's not true, I get into this huge debates with people from all over the world saying, no, but my teacher said that it's okay. This medium that I really believe, she said that, oh, you can just kill yourself and everything's gonna be fine. It is not true, guys. Stop listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. If suicide was an easy way out, don't you think we should just all do that? Because it's ridiculous right now. The life is tough. We live in a time of a great flood. We live in a time when the Kali Yuga is ending and the birth of a golden age is beginning. Every birth of a new race, of a new timeline is painful. Birth of a child is painful. The mother going through childbirth pains is suffering. So we as a humanity, we are going through childbirth pains on the collective, and a lot of suffering is upon every single individual soul on the earth right now and on collective. First of all, not trying to deviate from the topic of suicide, each and every one of us living in these times on earth have chosen our destiny. We all signed contracts before we came down. We wanted to be on earth in this amazing yet very difficult, very unprecedented times. Number one. Number two, many of you probably are born in a shitty childhoods, shitty environments with trauma, spiritual abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse, verbal abuse, you name it. There's a lot of souls that are suffering on an individual level as well. Then of course there is COVID, there is fear of money loss, financial trouble, inflation, political unrest, and war, so much going on, too much to handle sometimes. However, your soul would not be here right now on earth in the circumstances that you were born into if your soul did not agree to be born in those circumstances, in those family, parents, environment, culture, country, poverty, wealth, whatever circumstances you are born into, you chose it. You chose it for your spiritual development. You chose it because you are on a path of becoming a master. Masters are not born in vacation. Masters are not here to say, oh, I was born rich, beautiful, famous, happy, most loving environment, and now I'm a master, and now I'm going to teach you what to do. You're depressed? Don't be. You feel bored or in pain? Don't be. I'm a master. I've never experienced anything better in life, but I'm going to tell you what to do. It doesn't work like that. My loves, if you are a spiritual seeker and you are on this channel because you are a spiritual soul, you are a spiritual seeker, and you are born in a shitty, difficult environment. I'm downtown LA, so there's a truck going on. You see? Nothing is easy. Even filming this video is not simple. However, if you're born in a heavy environment with trauma, abuse, whatever your problem is, whatever your issue is maybe because you are on the path of becoming a master. Maybe because it's your journey of self-development. In past life, you were the abuser, or you were whatever. You needed to learn the lesson that you are learning in this lifetime. Your soul agreed to this journey, and your soul said, I'm going to handle it, and I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better by going through the circumstances of this lifetime. But we forget. We come on earth and it's amnesia. We forget our past lives. We forget what we have done that caused us to live this lifetime. Because Earth is a school of karma. Your karma made you be born in some poor family or this or that. You forget, number one. Then you forget that you were up above in the heaven with the creator of the universe, with angels and archangels, deciding your future life, saying, I need to be a little bit better in compassion. Okay, we'll put you in a horrible situation that will break you. But by the time you come out of that horrible situation, you'll be the most compassionate soul there ever lived. And so on. We forget all of it. We come down and we start listening to YouTube and they're like, blame your parents, blame everyone, blame the presidents, blame this, blame that. You are poor you don't deserve it. You do. You deserve everything you're going through, number one. Number two, you can get through everything you're going through. You did not choose this lifetime to suffer. You chose it to be better, to be stronger, to be wiser, to lead the path to others. Once you heal yourself, you know how to help others. That's why masters, great masters, are often born in very adverse situations, because then they have so much wisdom, so much compassion, and so much knowledge how to help others. They did not read it in the books, they lived through it. And there is no value you can put on something you lived through versus something you learned in theory and never went through. So by the spiritual teachers on YouTube and Instagram who just say, it's okay, kill yourself, check out, it's gonna be fine and much better. You don't need to suffer. Shame on you. You don't know what you're saying, and it makes me angry, because this is not the knowledge that should be spread online if you are calling yourself a spiritual teacher, spiritual guide, medium, psychic, everything. We as spiritual beings are here to hold space for each other. I'm here to hold space for you and to say, whatever you're going through right now, no matter how horrifying it is, you will get through it. And unfortunately, there are situations where light beings, star seeds, empaths, psychics, clairvoyants, clairaudient, amazing souls are so sensitive, they fall into depression, they fall into anxiety, and big pharma and therapies and just clueless people want you to be on some kind of antidepressant drug. And then once you are on a drug, the drug can have severe side effects, and then it forces a person to kill themselves. There is not much that I can say on that, because I've never been, thank goodness, on those drugs, and I do not know how individual feels in those moments, but I know many people who kill themselves. They felt I was on their way out because they were affected by a pharmaceutical drug or non-pharmaceutical drug. However, if you're not on a drug and you're just struggling in life, know that you can get through it. Even if you are on antidepressants or whatever drugs you are, do your best with the help of a professional. Monitor your intake, lower your intake, so you do not get suicidal side effects. Because suicide is not a way out. Suicide is just prolonging the pain. You will kill yourself in this lifetime. You will go to rest. Your soul will go back to the Creator, to the most beautiful space to heal and rest. But then you will come back. You will come back on earth and you will go through the same circumstances, because you haven't learned the lessons that your soul agreed to go through in order to be better, in order to evolve. So you can prolong the suffering and cause the suffering to your loved ones, because when you die, so many people will be left heartbroken because you matter. Even if you think you do not matter to your family, your loved ones, your pet, whoever, your students, you do matter. So when you die, you cause pain, you go back up, you rest a little bit, you come back down, and you go through it again. Or you can find strength, support, tools, teachings, teachers to sustain you and support you and guide you on your physical path, knowing that you did not choose anything that you cannot get through. You will get through it. You're a strong soul, you're an amazing soul. You are on earth for a reason. higher reason. And the more suffering you endure, and once the healing is accomplished, the more people you can light the path for. So please, please believe that everything you're going through, you can overcome. I'd like to know your opinion on what I just shared, even if it's the opposite. I would love to know what you think in the comments below. Let's open up for discussion. I love you, and I will see you in my next show.